It's Theresa from the Children's Museum of Sonoma County. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Wacky Wednesday. Let's see what we're up to today. Hi everyone, it's Theresa from the Children's Museum of Sonoma County, and today's Wacky Wednesday. Remember, we're doing trains for July. We're actually going to do a little art project, maybe some engineering to that too, where we're going to create our own train cars. So some of the things that you're going to need are a box. All the other materials you can find. You may not have the things that I have, but you have other things in your house that you can use as well. So lots of different types of reusables you can use, maybe yogurt lids, you know, something like this. Could be the wheels on your train. I'm going to guess that maybe a lot of houses have been getting some deliveries. So that's where the boxes come in. So that's what I'm going to do, is transform this box into a train car that I can get into. I hope. All right, let's get started. Here's one of the tools I'm going to use. This is called a Canary cardboard cutter, and yeah, I did just order it on Amazon and was able to find it there. These are fantastic tools. If you don't have this, you can use a serrated like steak knife, but I wouldn't recommend it for kids because of the pokey end, that pointy end. So you would need adult help with using that. This here is the Canary cardboard cutter, and it does have a serrated edge. It won't cut. It's not sharp unless you were to slice. So let's not do that. But what I want to show you is how easy it is to cut cardboard, and I've even had 3.5-year-olds use this successfully. So let's try that. So we're going to do this. We're going to cut it, and I'll show you because we're going to use the cardboard for something else. We're also going to need to cut the bottom out a little bit. We can cut the whole bottom out, or we can try to kind of fit ourselves in there a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to need it to be wide. So I'm going to come all the way to the edges. You can absolutely cut less if that's what you want to do. But what you're doing here is giving a place for your body to come through. So if you want to just cut all the way off, cut it all the way off. I'm just leaving a little in the corner so that it holds its box shape. It doesn't just kind of fold up. All right. Okay, so now I've got a space for me to fit. So this is actually going to be able to go over a child a lot easier than this. But what I want is for my train car, look, I don't even have to hold on, but what you're gonna probably wanna do is create some sort of handles, and that can be where you just cut it out, just like this, and then that way somebody can grab a hold of them and travel around in the train car. Right, let's get to decorating. And now I'm gonna give it some wheels and make it look like a real train. So you can use different things. You can use just a regular glue stick or your white glue if you have that. Those are gonna be, the wet glue is gonna be wet for a while, so then you may have to let it dry. If you have glue stick, that's gonna be really good for things like paper, and really lightweight things. But if you are going to use something like a yogurt container or a piece of cardboard, or maybe you have some corks or some other like cereal boxes, you can use the cardboard from those. I have, it's the same kind of box from Christmas. So I might use that for some wheels or something, somehow decorating it. So if you have a glue gun, I really like using hot glue guns. I think they're great tools for kids as long as they know not to touch theirs. So of course you'd have to be old enough to use that. Another thing to attach things is just good old-fashioned tape. So if you have any masking tape or scotch tape, you can use that too. And I'd say one of the best things with cardboard play is that you can just color straight on it. So using markers, you can decorate that way. Okay, we can give it lots of different designs there. Let's make some wheels for this. Use scissors if you have them, if that's what you've got. This is going to require me holding on really tight and not getting my fingers in the way. So this may be a bit helpful. But I'm going to make some wheels. Let me get a pair of scissors. If you have scissors like this, these are great for something like the cereal boxes or gift boxes like this, or regular paper. They're not great for cutting up cardboard. They're just not really strong enough, and it's hard for kids to cut through cardboard. I have found that these are utility shears. When I was a kid, they used these to cut our casts off, if we had casts, the plastic ones. But they are used to cut bandages and things like that, or cut off really tough things. So this is extra thick, right? This cardboard. So I'm able to cut, and it is still requiring some muscle work in my hands. Well, let's do that. And I'm gonna put some wheels on, and the trains that I've seen, they have a big wheel in the back and a little wheel in the front. So I'm gonna attach that with something called brads or paper fasteners. So these paper fasteners are what I'm gonna be using to make it so that the wheels can turn. So let me see how I'm gonna do that. Poke the holes, poke the holes, poke the holes. Can't be big too big though, because right, I don't want the brads to go through. Speed that up. There we go, it's a big one. Okay, I've got the parts and pieces that I want on my train right now. I put some handles in so that I can climb in and hold on to this. So let's take a train ride. Get in, get into my train, pull up my train. Choo-choo! What will your train car look like? Will you ride in it? Or maybe you'll have a stuffed animal that'll fit into it. Have fun with your trains.